Good morning, everybody. My name is Jennifer Froelich, and I am honored to be the principal of the Lillian M. Dunfee School. Thank you all so much for coming. We are so excited for our moving up ceremony today. As a mom myself, I know exactly what you're thinking. How is my baby beginning kindergarten? Where did all this time go? Well, today is a very special day because we are here to celebrate the students' accomplishments in preschool and wish them nothing but the best as they move on to kindergarten. In the very beginning of the school year, it was a time of building trust with the children and with all of you. It was a time of building relationships together and creating a team with one shared goal, providing your children with what they needed to develop and grow as preschoolers and prepare them as they move on to kindergarten. The past year, or 2 years for most, we have seen the amazing relationships that have been formed between students, teachers, paraprofessionals, and families. We have also seen a tremendous amount of growth both socially and academically with all of the children. They're playing and sharing, they're counting, they're identifying letters and numbers, they're writing their names, and they're rhyming with confidence too. We thank you for sharing your children with us. We thank you for allowing us to be part of your family during this time. Now it's hard for us to believe your children are moving up to kindergarten. You have entrusted the most important thing in your lives to us, your children. We can't tell you how much we appreciated that. Before I introduce the classes, I want to share a poem that truly represents the time our students have spent here at the Dunfee School. It's called A Preschool Goodbye. Sticky fingers, freckled noses, head, shoulders, knees, and toes. Shapes and colors, ABCs, taking turns, and 1, 2, 3s. Lots of smiles, hugs and giggles, circle time with lots of wiggles. Wooden blocks and dress-up clothes, learning how a flower grows. Milk and cookies, first-time friends, wishing days like this would never end. Preschool is done. Before you know it, no one is sadder than this poet. Like a butterfly, time has flown. You have learned and you have grown. Tiny chairs give way to desks, book reports, and spelling tests. So take off now, spread your wings, soar to new heights, and learn new things. Just remember, as you do, someone's very proud of you. Without further ado, please help me in welcoming our classes moving up to kindergarten. Mrs. Buck's class. Mrs. Carroll's class. Mrs. Cooper's class. Mrs. Hazelet and Mrs. DeRosa's classes. Mrs. Egbert's class. Yay! She's got a lot. Mrs. Foster's class. Mrs. Guenther's class. Mrs. Gulla's class. Woohoo! Mrs. Mergner's class. Mrs. Payne's class. Mrs. Smuda's class. Mrs. Stolte's class. Mrs. Turi's class. And that's it. I'm going to kindly ask everybody to stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance Now sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. The Dunfee School truly has the best teachers and paraprofessionals, and I want to thank all of you today. Thank you for your dedication to the children and their families. Thank you for your thoughtful planning and time invested in the lives of each and every one of these children. I appreciate you all than you'll ever know. Thank you again for coming to our Moving Up. At the conclusion of the final song, I'm going to ask the parents to please remain seated as the classes exit. We wish our students nothing but the best. Have a fantastic summer. Preschoolers, are you ready for kindergarten? Yeah! Let's sing, we're moving up.